Hi, I've got a question for you. What's love got to do with it? Everything. Happiness is a great contributor and indicator of health and well-being. I am amazed at how few people I meet, especially in my Chinese medical practice, who really have a sense of joy, contentment, and well-being, ease of being, which is what I mean by happiness. I'm not talking Hollywood endings. I'm talking about being at home with yourself in your own being. The people I work with these days are, of course, they come in with some physical ailments, but many come in because of some form of very specific or more and more frequently all pervasive emotional distress, unrest, dissatisfaction, stress, anxiety, fear, worry, even to the point of depression and despair. Part of this, I feel, comes from a closed heart. It happens when we aren't connected to ourselves. In Chinese medicine, that's a sense of your being disconnected from your heart. It's painful. Fortunately, there's a way into this to understand it and a way through it. And tonight I'm going to use Chinese medicine to help us. In Chinese medicine, the heart is both an organ, a physical entity, and a metaphor for the spiritual journey altogether. According to the ancient Chinese, the heart is actually the seat of consciousness. And in this sense, our spirit, and in this sense, consciousness combines both our open-hearted, open mind, unconditioned, fluid sense of being. Simultaneously, it has a relationship with our brain. Our brain, our old brain, which is the seat of habit, belief, and conditions. And those habits, beliefs, and conditions can get us stuck. And when we get stuck with all of those, we shut down, or we get angry, or we fail to resolve the issue at hand. If that persists, physical symptoms manifest, and they're multiple, because the body will try everything it can to eliminate that, to help you resolve, or to stuff it away, kind of like in a closet. The path through is to begin, literally, to begin loving, to begin accepting, allowing, becoming curious and inquisitive about the things that stand or block our true expression, our true manifestation in our lives. And that's actually the first, if we're using acupuncture, the first acupuncture point that would release that. It opens up the block. in order to do that, to be willing to do that, to open up that block and release the things that are holding you back, you must be courageous and brave. And if you're willing to do this journey, transformation can occur. The heart channel is a small channel. It's only 9 points, but we progress along that channel to once opening it up and starting to release the things that have stood in the way. And then we start to investigate and get curious and see where else it has had influences in our bodies. It's a felt experience. And as we do that, we find ways we can nourish ourselves physically, emotionally, and in the spirit. And there is another wonderful point called inner gate. It connects us to that true, unconditioned heart sense. Once connected, then we can start to nourish, support, and restore the things we love and the way to love ourselves first. This too is a manifestation of more healthy consciousness. And we'll feel as we progress more capable of doing this, of restoring ourselves and our well-being. In Chinese medicine, there's no separation between the spirit, the emotions and mental activity, and the physical. We nourish them all. And the progress that I see as we work with these people, as I work with my clients, is that they start to rediscover themselves. There's a renewed joy and interest in their lives altogether. And it shines. And they can express it, which is what the signature of the physical manifestation of the heart is. It is expression. Express ourselves. What's love got to do with it? Everything. Love of ourselves and really doing this work is the only way that we can grow and evolve and transform. And it's the only way that we can actually help other people. It's the way that we move from disconnection to connection. And that is the next point, the C of the heart channel, where all the energies of us come together, all of them, and mix, and we can then choose and direct, not control, but discover and transform how to move forward. Rarely in Chinese medicine do we physically go to the first heart channel, the center of it all. And part of that has to do with the history of Chinese medicine, but it also has to do, there's no need to assault ourselves. It's a gentle, rigorous, but gentle exploration arising from commitment and willingness again and again to make a choice to live in present time in our unconditioned way of being, that we can rediscover or remember over and over again. What's love got to do with it? everything. It reconnects us to ourselves, to our every aspect of our body, our mind, our spirit. It returns us to joy, and it allows an ease of being. What's love got to do with it? Everything. It connects us to each other, to the community, to our collective, to how we can manifest in the world, both giving support and receiving that depth of nourishment. When we really do that, a whole new field, an energetic sense of resonance opens up. And it's a step. I'm calling it evolution, because it takes us forward to a new way of being among all of us. And that new way of being, that kind of a connection where we're not separate, really pulls in power and energy that can help restore this profound sense of separation that we experience sometimes within ourselves, but also look at our culture. May we choose this path to transformation. What's love got to do with it? Everything. If you would be interested in working together one-on-one to open up your heart channel and reconnect experientially and directly to that, please get in contact with me for a one-on-one.